And hello there, Chinook fans. We are back with some more Alaska Baseball League action. This time we're on the road down in beautiful Kenai, Alaska. The last time we were here, let's say the weather was a tad different. We were here, got rained out tonight. Not a rain cloud in sight. A beautiful sunny day, 60 degrees in Kenai, Alaska. We are here for a 3-day road trip that will consist of 4 games total, and we are looking forward to that. Tonight, your Chinooks, after a rough 6-0 shutout against the Pilots, coming to this game in 5th and last place in the ABL, 15 wins, 23 losses. And the Oilers a game ahead of us, 16 wins, 22 losses. So with 6 games left, this road trip could very well determine the future of both of these teams tonight. The Oilers, Aaron Schalp, a left-hander from St. Martin's University, 1 win, 2 losses, and a 6.46 ERA. In 23 2/3 innings, 13 strikeouts, 21 walks. And that's his first pitch is a ball 1, and that's how this game gets going. To Jeremy Johnson at the plate, the Auburn outfielder. And the leadoff spot once again, an easy take down, ball 2. Johnson last night, like most of the Chinooks, had only 1 hit. Was one of the 4 guys to get on base for the Chinooks. Comes into this game hitting .292 and takes a hack at that 0-2 pitch. Foul for strike 1. The lineup tonight, following Johnson, is Lee Priest playing right field. Brandon Mitchie playing second, batting third. Justin Gomez in the cleanup hole in the DH slot. Playing third base, batting 5th. Preston White, the left fielder, batting 6th. Luke Coffey down at first base and in left field. Adam Rogers catching and batting 8th. And Alex Schmitz batting 9th, playing shortstop as Jeremy Johnson grounds out to Paul Cutes there, the second baseman for the first out of the ball game here. Priest to the plate now with 1 away in this top half of the first. Like I was mentioning, with only 6 games left, the Chinooks, after this 4-game, 3-day road trip, will only have 2 games left, so they're looking to have a chance at playoffs. As Gilcrease backs out for strike 1. The Oilers' left-hander last pitch July 21st, an 8-2 loss against the Bucks. Went 3 2/3 innings, 7 runs on 7 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. If you go back all the way to the end of June 30th to be exact, the Chinooks faced him as he went 2 innings and 1 hit ball. As that one is in for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. The Baylor Bear at the plate. And Mitchie on deck, the 1-1. He's down for ball 2. The 2-1, 1-out pitch on its way. And that one misses down for ball 3, and we have a hitter's game here to Gilcrease from Schalp. Gilcrease have the green light here. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody on, and 1 away. And Gilcrease watches that one in for strike 2, is ready to trot down to first, but instead will stand in this time with a down pitch on its way from the Oiler lefty. The 3-2. He's chopped down to third, and that's through and down the line. Fair, and Chris got around first and dig for second. Grounded by DeVoe out there and throw back in the infield, but Gilcrease will be standing at second as he lines that one down the left field line for a stand-up double. Gilcrease, good coming off his bat. His 5th double of the season. As Brandon Mitchie, the Aussie, comes to the plate. Mitchie last night 0 for 4 with the hat trick, 3 strikeouts. For a different tune tonight in the batter's box. 248 total batting average this season and 125 at-bats. Hits here in the top of the first, 1 away, and a runner on second. And the pitch is swung on out of play.
Ground ball brought to you by Morgan Steel.
Strike. Chow sets the 0-1. He's down in for strike 2 as Chow brings out the breaking ball action there, and Mitchie will have to protect at the plate. No balls and 2 strikes here. Gilcrease stands on second. Shackelford stands in on the on-deck circle. And the 0-2. And Mitchie sends that one down the right field line, foul. So we'll have an 0-2 pitch again. No balls and 2 strikes once again to Mitchie. And Mitchie again sends that down. Foul down the left field line. Isaac DeVoe out there and left. Gave chase, but that one sails out of play. And so the third time of the at-bat, we'll have an 0-2 to Mitchie. Gilcrease stands on second after 1 out, stand-up double. And Mitchie faces an 0-2, hitting from the left side against the Oilers' lefty. A pitch here. He's chopped in left field. DeVoe, they're going to roll to his right and not going to get to it. And that ball's fair. Gilcrease going to round third. Mitchie goes to second. And the Chinooks get on the board as Brandon Mitchie has an RBI stand-up double.
Now batting for the Chinooks, designated hitter, Justin Gomez.
As after that RBI double for Mitchie for back-to-back doubles here. Gomez to the plate. One away, runner on second. Justin Gomez swings at that one and sends that in the right field. Ruddy over there is going to put that away, and Mitchie is going to go from second to third on the play. But flies out.
Now batting for the Chinooks, third baseman, number 8, Aaron Shackelford.
As Aaron Shackelford will come to the plate here with 2 outs and a runner on third. The Chinooks sporting a 1-0 lead after the first inning. Shackelford playing third base tonight for the Chinooks. Comes into this game after going over 3 last night, sporting a .271 batting average. Third with 2 outs. A pitch to the left-handed hitter. Lays down that bunt that pops out of play. As that got some air under it. That is in for strike 1. The 0-1. And that one is chopped over to first as Wenger picks it up and steps on the bag, but the Chinooks get one across as we head to the bottom of the first. This game in favor of the Chinooks, 1-0. And we're back. We got some more baseball for you. And as we're back here, Chinook fans, Chinooks with a 1-0 lead. As we're in the bottom of the first, the Chinooks, the Masters right-hander on the mound, Aiden Stout. Stout so far this season has been seen out of the bullpen as well in the starting position. 1 win, 2 losses, a 5.19 ERA in 12 games, 2 of those starts. Last pitch to 22nd and a 6-5 loss to the Miners with 5 2/3, 2 earned runs on 6 hits. As his first pitch to Kellen Strom. 1 in the field tonight. For the Chinooks, catching is Adam Rojas. Over at first base, Luke Coffey. The second baseman, Brandon Mitchie. The shortstop, Alex Schmitz. Playing the hot corner third base is Aaron Shackelford. And from left to right, we have Preston White, Jeremy Johnson, and Levi Gilcrease. And the 1-0 from Stout to Kellen Strom, the leadoff hitter here for the Oilers, as Strom calls time. Back in, 1 ball, no strike here from Stout. As that one finds the strike zone, evens it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Kellen Strom for the Oilers so far on a hot streak. He chops that one in front of Rojas. Rojas going to have to hurry. That throw to first is into right field. As Strom laid down the bunt, Rojas went out and got it. And the throw is down to first, and Kellen Strom is able to get there in time for a leadoff bunt single. Paul Kuntz to the plate here. The bottom half of the first. Runner on first and nobody out. Paul Kuntz will making his Oiler debut from the University of San Diego, coming in for the last few games of the season. Had a .348 batting average up at Fairbanks last year.
Approximately 40 minutes after the conclusion of game 1.
And right now, Aiden Stout, after a bunt single, will work here in the stretch. Down, popped up to the backstop for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Kellen Strom takes the lead off first here in the bottom of the first as Stout checks over. How you doing, pick-off move? The 0-1 and another bunt down by Kuntz down the first base line. A beauty. As Coffey able to field it in time. Mitchie covering first, but Kuntz does his job. Gets Strom down to second on a sack bunt.
Number 23.
Now with a runner on second, Nathan Webb, the Oiler third baseman, will be coming to the plate here. Webb from UC Riverside. 1 away in the bottom of the first and a runner on second. Will be working with a runner on and scoring position. As his first pitch is on the outer half, called ball 1. Webb so far hitting 2 this season. Went 1 for 4 last night. I say 2 nights ago against the Miners. 1-0, but first Stout checks on Strom at second. The 1-0. He's down on the dirt. Rojas able to get a glove on it. Ball here. Thomas Ruddy, the only right fielder, stands in on deck, but right now, all eyes are on Nathan Webb hitting here with a runner on second base. And 1 away. Chinooks 1, Oilers 0. The 2-0 pitch from Stout incoming. And a swing and a miss by Webb. What's the first strike on the board? And then that back, 2 balls, 1 strike now. Aiden Stout trying to work it out of a small jam here. The 2-1, 1-out pitch. He's chopped over to the right side and
Get
through in the right field. And that one is through and over the head of Rojas on the win. And Strom is going to come home. Going to end up at second. As that one was a grounder to the right side. It looked like Mitchie had a chance, but it get through his glove. And on the throw in, Strom comes in and game at 1. And after a throwing error by the right fielder, Levi Gilcrease, this game is tied at 1. And the Oilers in still with the iron hot here. Thomas Ruddy will hit with a runner aboard second as he takes that one in for strike 1. The 0-1 to Ruddy, hitting from the left side. As he takes a hack at that one. As that chops to Mitchie at second, and the throw over to Coffey covering first is in time for the second out of the inning.
Oilers, the catcher from Cisco College, number 39.
Mikey Honer now coming to the plate. And C. Hintz with 2 outs. This game tied. And that one is chopped foul for strike 1. As Rojas goes and has a word with his right-hander on the mound. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch to Honer. He's up high at the chest, evens up the count 1-1.
That was a high throw. Tried to tag him on the head. So he slid. Yeah, but what was it? The bunt or was it drop through? It was a bunt.
Webb stands on third. Mikey Honer at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs here. This game tied at 1 as we approach the 6:30 mark here in Kenai, Alaska. 1-1. And Honer chops that to third. Shackelford takes it on a bounce. The throw to first is in time. Out well. We're through 1. As both teams have 1. We head to the top of the second. Chinooks come to the plate. This game tied at 1 apiece. Top of the second here as the Chinooks and Oilers tied up at 1 apiece. As Preston White steps to the plate to lead things off for the Chinooks. Top of the inning here. White, last night 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. As that first pitch from Shout misses for ball 1. A 1 ball, no strike pitch here to White. He's down and skips away from Honer for ball 2. The 2-0. He hangs outside at the hands, ball 3 here. White so far this season, normally seen on the mound, but for the past few games, he's had a bat in his hand. The 3-0 misses in a 4-pitch walk. Issued by Shout, puts a leadoff runner on here for the Chinooks in the top of the second.
Now batting for the Chinooks, first baseman.
First baseman here, Luke Coffey from Westmont University. Steps to the plate here with nobody out and a runner on first in this 1-1 ball game in the top of the second. Coffey last night 1 for 3 with a triple, sporting a .221 batting average throughout the entire season. As the left-hander for the Oilers, Shout sets, looks to White at first and throws. And Coffey laid off on that one, but a called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike here. Hill 1. Coffey had the bunt down, but cannot get it successfully as that one is sent to the backstop. Strike 2. As we'll see here what Coffey does if the aggressive meter is put to the top. As with a bunt, foul, and an 0-2 pitch would be called a strikeout here. Runner on first, nobody out, and no ball, 2-strike pitch on its way to Coffey. Shout sets on the mound, the 0-2. Is sent out of play. Foul.
That foul ball brought to you by Casix Brewery. Yeah, I thought that's a doubleheader schedule. Saturday's just 1 to 2.
The 0-2 again. And Shout throws back to first, checking in on White, who stands in on first after a 4-pitch walk to lead the top half of the setting off. No balls, 2 strikes to Coffey here, hitting from the right side of the plate. The left-hander sets for the Oilers, looks to first and throws. As Coffey thought about it for a moment, but just pulled his back in time. Ball 1.
Yeah.
One ball, 2 strikes here to Coffey at the plate with White on first and nobody out on the top of the second. 1-2. Misses and evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 2-2 pitch here to Coffey at the plate. And that breaking ball hangs high. Full 3-2 for the Chinooks. First baseman Luke Coffey. Adam Rojas digging in on deck. Preston White takes the lead off first, and Shout, the Oilers lefty. 2 on its way to Luke Coffey. And Coffey goes after that chest-high fastball and comes up missing for strike 3 in the first out of the inning.
For the Chinooks, catcher, number 15, Adam Rojas.
Adam Rojas here hitting with a runner on first and 1 away. Rojas, a St. Charles, Illinois native, creeping up on that 200 threshold here, hitting 194 this summer. Aaron Shout, the first pitch to Rojas, is in at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 coming to Rojas. He's chopped out in the right center, and the dive by Ruddy. He's not going to be able to get caught out there, and White is going to go from second to third. And Rojas, the throw to second is not in time. As Rojas slides in safely to second, and the Chinooks runners on second and third. Rojas just put a little tapper out there in the right field. Ruddy dove. Could not come up with that one. And now the Chinooks have something going on here. Runners on second and third with one away. As the Oiler manager going to go have a word with his left-hander on the mound. Chinooks having something going on here. Runners on second and third in the top of the second with only one away. And the 9-hole hitter, Alex Schmitz, coming to the plate. And the manager going to take a walk back to the dugout here. And Alex Schmitz here from Oral Roberts University.
Single and an E9.
Coming to the plate. And the first pitch to Schmitz. He's in for strike one. Schmitz so far hitting 160 at the plate. The Oral Roberts athlete here. Hitting in the top of the second. Tie ball game of one apiece. Runners on second and third with one away. And the 0-1 pitch. He's low and outside. Even count of 1-1 now. Shout looks in to Mikey Honer, getting the calls here. A 1-1 pitch. And that one is sent out of play for strike two.
Half out ball brought to you by your local Kenai Peninsula Arby's.
A one ball, two strike pitch. He swung on and missed there by Schmitz for the second out of the inning. And Schmitz goes down on strike, swinging. And we're at the top of the order here.
Now batting for the Chinooks. Center fielder, number 14, Jeremy Johnson.
Jeremy Johnson, who grounded out to second in his first attempt here. Steps to the plate with runners aboard second and third on the top of the second and 2 outs. This game tied at 1 apiece as the Chinooks look to put some runs across the board. Shout, the left-hander, sets for the Oilers. And the pitch to Johnson is swung on, and Webb fields it and throws to first. And the Oilers work out of a jam there, and we head to the bottom of the second. 1-1 ball game here in Kenai.
That's the Oilers.
And we're back here in the bottom of the second inning.
Number 31.
1-1 ball game as the Oilers come to the plate. Benny Winger coming to the plate here. The 6'3" Yale Bulldog comes into this game in 54 plate appearances, boasting 278 batting average. As he comes in here, riding a 4-game hit streak. As he strike one from Stout on the mound for the Chinooks. The 0-1. He escapes in the dirt. Evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Caleb Hicks, the shortstop for the Oilers, stands in on deck. It's Benny Winger. Start here for the Oilers. Oilers in the bottom of the first put 1 run up with 2 hits. And they would look to do the same here. The Chinooks looking to shut them down to 1-1. He swung on and missed by Winger. Head on the mound, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Stout looking for his first K of the ball game. The 1-2 is chopped right back to him. Stout has to go off the mound, and the leaping throw gets him out for the first out of the inning here.
Now batting for
in the bottom of the second.
Oilers. Shortstop from Murray State University. Number 21. Caleb Hicks.
Caleb Hicks now, the shortstop for the Oilers, steps to the plate with 1 out and nobody on in this 1-1 ball game here. Hicks, the Murray State infielder, hitting .219 this season. Makes a hack of that first pitch, sends that out into left field. White rolls to his right in foul territory, and he's going to go up. As he had a battle, the tarp over there. Anyway, and that's a quick 2 outs here. Jack Bowers to the plate here with 2 outs. Jack Bauer catches the position in the DH role tonight, hitting with 2 outs and nobody on. As Stout finds the striking zone there and goes up early, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here to Bauer from Stout. 1-1 ball game at 6:45 here. And beautiful Kenai, and that 0-1 is swung on and missed, and Stout on the driver's seat on the mound, no balls and 2 strikes. Bauer steps in, hit from the left side. Stout getting the calls from Rojas. The 0-2 pitch is chopped over to Shackelford at third. Takes a slow roller. The throw across the diamond to Coffey is in time. And Stout, a 1-2-3 inning here. We're through 2. And a tie game at 1 apiece. When we come back, Chinooks coming to the plate in the top of the 3rd. Top of the third here, Levi Gilcrease to lead things off for the Chinooks. 1-1 ball game as Aaron Schaup throws to Gilcrease. That one's chopped to the dugout for strike one here. Gilcrease had a double in the top half of the first and came around to score on Brandon Mitchie's RBI double. Faces here, a no ball, one strike count. As that one is sent up in the air to the right side of play. And gonna sail out of play. An 0-2 hole here for Gilcrease. No balls, two strikes to the Baylor Bear at the plate. The 0-2 is down at the feet of Gilcrease, ball one. A 1-2 is down. Balls and two strikes here to Gilcrease out the plate. Leading things out for the Chinooks. The top of the third, 1-1 ball game. Schaup, the 2-2. He's chopped out to right field. Ruddy going to go back and camp out of that one. And Gilcrease, the right fielder, lines out to the Oiler right fielder for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9, Brandon Mitchie.
Brandon Mitchie, who's got things going scoring-wise for the Chinooks. An RBI double back in the top of the first. Steps the plate here. Top of the third. One out and nobody on in this 1-1 ball game. And let's see what Mitchie can do here. And the pitch from Schaup is at the knees and in for a strike one call. And the 0-1 pitch misses on the outside. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike here against Brandon Mitchie. 1-1 from the Oiler lefty. And that breaking ball is swung on and the first base line, gathered up by Benny Wenger over there, who steps on the bag himself for the second out of the top of the third.
Now batting for the Chinooks, designated hitter, number 25.
Justin Gomez, who had the first pitch pop out in the right field in his first at-bat. Steps up to the plate here, hitting from the left side. 2 outs, nobody on. There in the top of the third. As Aaron Schaup looks for the 1-2-3 inning. And Gomez takes that one low, ball 1.
Yes, see?
Come on. Go walk over there and tell me.
I'd like to, but I got to get myself here.
You got the best seat. Except for this one. Yeah. At least you can see it all. You should at least move.
And that 1-0 is in for a strike one call to Gomez at the plate. One ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. And that one is chopped on the left side of things, but going out of play. So Gomez will have to work here with a 2-strike count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schaup, the 1-2. He's inside and skips to the backstop. Nobody on for the Chinooks, so nothing to that. Pass the ball. Other than ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Gomez, hitting with nobody on and 2 away in the top of the third. Aaron Schaup on the mound for the Oilers, looks for the 1-2-3 inning. The 2-2. He's sent out in the right field. Ruddy going back. And at the edge of the warning track, going to put that in. And the Chinooks go down 1-2-3, and we head to the bottom of the third. Chinooks 1, Oilers 1. We'll be back with more Chinook baseball. Bottom of the third here. 1-1 ball game. Aiden Stout back on the mound for the Chinooks. And Isaac DeVoe coming to the plate to lead things out. And the Oiler bottom half of the inning. And the first pitch to DeVoe is sent out of play for strike one. DeVoe from the University of Utah. In 267 this season. And faced an 0-1 count from Stout. And that one is through the legs of Rojas. With nothing going to it as nobody on for the Oilers. And that one misses. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stout gets the sign from his catcher, Rojas. Winds the 1-1. He's down, ball 2. The 2-1. He's sent out of play for strike 2. Stout, a little breaking ball action there. DeVoe was all over that one. And so let's see what Chris Beck and Adam Roaches, the pitching coach and catcher, give to Stout. The 2-2 is down and outside in the dirt. This counts full, 3-2. Top of the order on deck for the Oilers. Kellen Strom, who led off with a bunt single. But right now, the 9-hole hitter Isaac DeVoe facing a 3-2 count. And goes after that one and sends that one out of play as well. So we'll have another 3-2 pitch coming from the Chinook righty, Stout on the mound. Three balls, 2 strikes. And that one is sent to the right side of things, and Gilcrease is going to let that one drop in front of him as he was rolling to his left, could not come up with it. That one just drops in fair, and DeVoe is going to be a leadoff single here.
Number 22.
And the San Jose State Spartan, Kellen Strom to the plate. Strom led things out for the Oilers in the bottom of the first with a bunt single and came around to score for the first and only run of the game so far for the team in Kenai. As he hits here with a runner aboard first and nobody out. 1-1 ball game approaching the 7 o'clock hour here. Sun in full effect. And the first pitch from Stout from the stretch. That one in the dirt skips away from Rojas, and DeVoe is going to head on down to second as Rojas makes the throw anyway, but DeVoe was already easily there. And so now the Oilers starting to make the iron hot here. Nobody out, top of the order to the plate, and a runner on second. A 1-0 to Strom. He's sent to the right side. Gilcrease going to roll to his left. And in foul territory is going to make the catch. And DeVoe is going to go from second to third on that. And so not a complete waste of an at-bat by Strom as he gets the runner 90 feet away from giving the Oilers the lead.
Second baseman from the University of San Diego. Number 5, Paul Kuntz.
Paul Kuntz now to the plate.
All right, let's go, Paul.
Grounded out to the pitcher on a bunt attempt in the first inning. Hits here with 1 away and a runner on third for the Oilers. 1-1 ball game. Infield slightly in, and that one from Stout misses down for ball 1.
Yeah.
A 1-0 pitch from Stout. And Kuntz sends that deep into center. Johnson right there. DeVoe is going to tag up from third. The throw from center is not in time. So the Oilers take the lead here. 2-1 in the bottom of the third. So Paul Kuntz does his job with a sac fly to center. And the Oilers now in charge 2-1. So after that sac fly, and the Oilers in charge now, 2 outs, nobody on for Nathan Webb, who had a single in his first at-bat and stood at second at the end of it after an error. Takes that one in, ball 1. And the 1-0 is low on the outside, ball 2. The 2-0 is outside, ball 3. So Stout gonna try to find his command again here. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, and nobody on. 1 run already crossed for the Oilers. And the 3-0 makes Webb scoot back, and that's going to be a walk. As Nathan Webb takes his base on balls, and Thomas Ruddy, the Oiler right fielder, now to the plate with a runner on first and 2 away. And the first pitch to Ruddy. He's in for strike 1 from Stout. The 0-1. As Stout picks off to first, not in time. As Nathan Webb stands over there after base on balls moments ago. 2 outs. Runner aboard first, and an 0-1 pitch to Ruddy at the plate. Takes that one low with the ankles. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Ruddy sends that out to Mitchie, and he is right there at second base to make the play. That's going to do it. We're through 3. The Oilers tack on a run and have a 2-1 lead as we head to the 4th. Top of the 4th here. 2-1 ball game in favor of the Peninsula Oilers. Aaron Shackelford, who grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bat, steps the plate here and takes that one outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is also outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And the 2-0 is at the hands inside, ball 3. The 3-0. And Shackelford has a 4-pitch walk to lead things off for the Chinooks in the top of the 4th. Preston White, who got on with a leadoff walk in the 2nd, comes to the plate here, runner on first, and nobody out. Oilers lead this game 2-1 in the top of the 4th inning. And White sends it out to second and through. And the outfield, Shackelford going to round second and head on into third. And the throw is cut off by Hicks at short. And so now the Chinooks will have runners on the corners and nobody out.
Now batting for the Chinooks, first baseman, number 30, Luke Coffey.
And with nobody out and runners on the corners, perfect opportunity here for the Chinooks to take the lead. And at worst case, tie it. That one misses high to Coffey. Ball 1 here. And that one's in for strike 1. One. And that 1-1 is sent out into right field. Ruddy going to go back. And a foul ball call. So Coffey will have to protect here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Schaub on the mound for the Oilers, looking to get out of this bit of a jam. Runners on the corners, nobody out. The 1-2 to Coffey. And that one is low, evens up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Coffey struck out swinging in his last at bat in the second. A 2-2. And Coffey sends that out into center field. Strom is going to make the catch, and Shackelford going to have plenty of time to come home from third, and this game is tied 2-2.
Now batting for the Chinooks, catcher, number 15.
And now with 1 away and runner on first, this game now tied at 2. Adam Rojas to the plate here. And that one sent out to left field and going to drop. As Rojas has a 1-out single to make it runners on first and second with 1 away.
Now batting for the Chinooks, shortstop, number 11.
And now with runners on first and second, Alex Schmidt stepping to the plate here and has a chance to take this lead and put it for the Chinooks. Schmidt struck out swinging in the top half of the second. Runners are on first and second with 1 away, 2-2 ball game. Schaub, the lefty for the Oilers, set. And the pitch is swung on and missed by Schmitz on that good curveball. By Schaub, no balls and 1 strike. And that one's chopped out to second. Coont's going to mishandle the ball. And everybody's safe. As Paul Coont's out there had an easy ground out. And double play opportunity, but mishandled the ball and cannot flip it out in time. And now,
number 14, Jeremy Johnson.
Bases loaded for the Chinooks here with 1 out. And with bases loaded, Jeremy Johnson to the plate here. As the Chinooks catch a break here and are given an opportunity to take this lead and do something nice with it. 1 away, bases loaded, and the pitch to Johnson is down, ball 1. The 1-0 to Johnson. And the curveball from Schaub finds the strike zone here. 1 ball and 1 strike. Preston White on third. Adam Rojas at second. And Alex Schmitz at first with 1 away in the top of the 4th. Tied at 2 apiece. And Johnson takes that one in the dirt, ball 2. Honer doing a good job of keeping that in front of him to keep this game tied. The 2-1. And in for strike 2 to Johnson. Two balls, 2 strikes. And with 1 away and bases loaded, Schaub, the lefty on for the Oilers. Sets. A throw to Johnson. He's outside, ball 3. So now Aaron Schaub working with a full count and bases loaded. We'll have to find the strike zone here or give something Johnson can put in play. 3-2, bases loaded. Schaub sets, and the pitch to Johnson. It's chopped to Kuntz at second, flips to Hicks at short. The throw to first is in time. And the Oilers get out of a jam there. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 ball game after the Chinooks get bottom of the 4th here. Tie game at 2 apiece after the Chinooks put up a run of the top half of the 4th. And even it up here. Mikey Honer leading things out for the Oilers. And Aiden Stout back on the mound for the Chinooks. Drops that one in for a first pitch. Strike 1. Honer grounded out to Aaron Shackelford at third in his first at-bat, all the way back in the 1st. And takes that one outside, ball 1. 1-1. And Honer's jammed on the inside, flips it to Mitchie. Mitchie gobbles it up and tosses to Caffey at first. For a 4-3 first out of the inning.
That's the Oilers. The first baseman from Yale University, Benny Wenger.
Benny Wenger to the plate here with one away and nobody on. Aiden Stout winds and throws the first pitch. They at that high to Wenger, who has to back out of the way of that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. He's in for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike here. And Wenger takes that one, grounds to Mitchie at second, who flips over to Caffey at first. And back-to-back ground outs here. And the Chinooks have 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. As the Oilers look to start something of a 2-out rally. Nobody on for Caleb Hicks. The Oilers shortstop hopped out into left field in his first at-bat. And the first pitch from Stout to Hicks is in for a strike 1 call. Balls, 1 strike. And that one's chopped to Schmitz at short. Takes it on a hop to throw to first in time. And the Chinooks, 1-2-3 inning to end the bottom of the 4th. And we head to the 5th inning. This game tied at 2. Top of the 5th here, and Levi Gilcrease to the plate. Gilcrease 1 for 2 in this game with a fly out to right and a double and a run scored. Leads things out for the Chinooks in this 2-2 ball game in the 5th. First pitch swinging, sends that out into right field, and that's going to be dropped by Wenger at first, and Gilcrease is going to be on.
Second baseman, number 9, Brandon Mitchie.
Brandon Mitchie now hitting with the runner aboard first and nobody out. As Wenger over there at first, had to battle the sun there and just could not come up with that. That's going to be an error on the Oiler first baseman. So now, in this top half of the 5th, a runner on first, nobody out for Brandon Mitchie. Mitchie doubled home the first run of the ball game. The top of the 1st, as he takes that one in for strike 1 from Schaap on the mound. Gilcrease takes the lead off first. Mitchie awaiting the 0-1 pitch. And that one finds a strike zone here as Mitchie goes down quickly to an 0-2 hole. Justin Gomez on deck. Runner aboard first here in this 2-2 ball game. On the top of the 5th. Mitchie sets in the left side of the batter's box. The no ball, 2-strike pitch from Schaap on the mound for the Oilers. And that one's chopped out to Hicks at short, flips to Kuntz at second. And that one is in time to first for a 6-4-3 double play. So the Chinooks now have nobody on and 2 outs for Justin Gomez.
Number 25, Justin Gomez.
Gomez over 2 in this one with 2 flyouts to right field. Hits here in the top of the 5th with nobody on. Oilers 2, Chinooks 2. And the first pitch to Gomez is swung on to Kuntz at second, who picks it up and throws to first. And so the Chinooks go down in a double play and then a grounder situation. We head to the bottom of the 5th. This game tied at 2. Bottom of the 5th here. This game tied at 2 apiece. And Jack Bauer to lead things out for the Oilers. Aiden Stout back on the mound for the Chinooks. Bauer had the bunt down for a moment, pulled back, and takes that one outside, ball 1. So the Chinook infield will be on high alert here. Aaron Shackelford playing third base, going to be in. The 1-0 pitch from Stout to Bauer. And Bauer swinging as he chops that one foul down the first base line. As that will be strike 1 and a 1-1 count. A 1-1 pitch to Bauer. He's in for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes.
Did you say 2 home runs?
And that one is just a little blooper foul, as Bauer had to go down to get that one. But sends that out of play. And we'll have another 1-2 pitch on its way from Stout. 1-2. That one chest high to Bauer, evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jack Bauer, probably the most popular name. And all the 24 fans out there will understand that one, as that 2-2 is plunked, foul to the Oiler dugout. Bauer back in the second, grounded out to Shackelford at third. In from the left side here, all 5-9 of them facing the 2-2 from Stout, as that's an easy take, high and outside, ball 3. Full count here, 3-2 to the leadoff hitter for the Oilers in the bottom of the 5th, 2-2 ball game. Stout on the mound for the Chinooks gets the call, the 3-ball, 2-strike pitch. And a beautiful breaking ball there from Stout. Gets him looking for the first out of the inning. Couldn't ask for much better pitch there from Stout. And he throws up Bauer for the first out of the fifth, and Isaac DeVoe, who singled back in the third, comes to the plate here with one away and nobody on the bottom of the fifth. From Stout is outside and ball one. And the 1-0 is shot to the left, and that's going to drop in front of White out there. So DeVoe has 2 singles and 2 at-bats here. And as we go to the top of the order for the Oilers, Kellen Strom will come up with 1 away and a runner on first in this 2-2 ball game. Strom singled back in the first and flew out to right in the third. As he'll look to keep the momentum going here for the Oilers. 2-2 ball game, bottom of the fifth. Kellen Strom at the plate. Stout from the stretch, throws, and that one is fouled into the glove of Rogers. DeVoe was running on that, but will go back to his bag at first after the foul tip into the glove of Rogers. So an 0-1 count, runner aboard first, and 1 away for the Oilers here. The 0-1 as Stout checks on to DeVoe. The 0-1, DeVoe takes lead off first, and Strom at the plate. The 0-1 from Stout is low, ball 1. The 1-1 is inside at the knees to Strom for ball 2. The 2-1 coming to Strom. Isaac DeVoe stands on first with only 1 out here in the fifth. Aiden Stout sets and checks on to DeVoe over there at first again, who slides in safely. The 2-1 coming to Strom from Stout. And in for strike 2. And Stout able to locate the strike zone there. Even count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 is chopped out to Mitchie at second, who bobbles the ball, and that is going to be an error on Mitchie over at second, and the Oilers will have runners on first and second with a 1 away.
San Diego, number 5, Paul Coots.
And now, Paul Kunst comes to the plate here. With 1 away, runners aboard first and second this game in the bottom of the fifth. 2-2 apiece here as we approach the 7:30 mark of this beautiful July 27th. And Stout misses low, ball 1. Kuntz 0 for 2 in this game, as he looks to kind of have some revenge here. A 1-0 pitch to Kuntz, hit from the right side. DeVoe on second, Strom at first, and 1 out here. It's 2-2 action. Stout checks to second. The 1-0 is in for a strike 1 call. The Chinooks looking to shut the door down here. for any chance of life for the Oilers, who are threatening here. Runners aboard first and second with one away. The 1-1 to Kuntz from Stout. It's chopped down the third base line. Foul is the call. As that one was a little bit easier to tell for sure, as that one definitely was fouled. The third base coach for the Oilers thinking otherwise, having a word with the home plate umpire. Not really sure what he's talking about, but he definitely had the better view than I did. But we will never know, as the man in black down there holds all authority. So the Chinooks catch a break. And we'll have a 1-2 count on its way to the Oilers' second baseman. Runners aboard first and second with one out in the bottom of the fifth. 2-2 is the score. And the Oilers looking to strike and take the lead. Stout, the 1-2. And Kuntz chops that out to Schmitz at short. Schmitz has nowhere to go other than the first, and safe is the call after Kuntz is able to hustle down for an infield single. Everybody is safe, and oh boy, buckle up. The Oilers have base is loaded and only one out for Nathan Webb. Webb, 2 for 2 in this ball game, or should I say 1 for 1 with a walk.
Not a fair foul. I couldn't see. I couldn't tell from my angle. I did look foul here.
The one out, base is loaded, pitch to Webb, who takes that one chest high, ball 1. Big situation here for the Oilers. 5 hits to their name. 5 hits for the Chinooks. So both teams going back and forth. Neither team has had really their moment to break away from each other. So far through 4 1/3, the pitch to Webb, who comes up empty on that big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Webb has a chance to tack on 1, if not 2 runs here. Any hit will easily score DeVoe from third. Strom, good speed at second. And Kuntz, who we just saw beat out an infield single. Good speed over there at first, so depending on where this ball goes, any number of runs could score here for the Oilers, the Chinooks. And looking for that ground ball. Stout with love. A double play, the 1-1 to Webb. It's chopped to Shackelford and through in the left field. DeVoe scores, and that's all it's going to be for the Oilers. As that was a little tapper and split the left side of the infield for the Chinooks, and the Oilers now a 3-2 lead.
Number 17, Thomas Ruddy.
As DeVoe scores from third, Strom goes to third. Kuntz goes to second, and Webb is standing at first after that RBI single. And with only 1 away and bases still loaded, Thomas Runny has a chance to do some damage here for the Oilers. But right now, Stout looking to limit that. Plops that one in for a strike 1. Ruddy over 2 in this game, lined out to second, and grounded out to second in his first 2 attempts. The 0-1 is in at the knees, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here. The 0-2 from Stout. And Ruddy just takes a little hack at that one. Schmidt's going to have to hurry. And the throw to first is not in time. As the Oilers score a run, and everybody is safe. And the Oilers looking for a big inning here. As Alex Schmidt's over there at short, really, he had no choice other than just to take the out at first, but could not beat out the hustling Thomas Ruddy. So back-to-back singles put 2 runs on the board, and the Oilers have a 4-2 lead now. As Strom came home from third, the second run of the inning. 4-2 is a score, and that one's chopped to Schmitz at short. Schmitz flips to Mitchie at second, flips to first, and Coffey able to spear that. So the damage is done. The Oilers put 2 on the board, and we head to the top of the 6th. Chinooks down 4-2. Top of the sixth here, Aaron Shackelford, who takes that one low for ball one, leading things off here. The Oilers put 2 on the board in the bottom of the fifth and have a 4-2 lead here in the sixth inning. A 1-0 pitch is in for a strike one. Well, mentioned at the top of the broadcast, as this game, with only 6 games left, and your Chinooks a game out of a playoff position to these Oilers, this game is critical. So right now, the Oilers in a good spot. And Shackelford sends that 1-1 pitch foul down the line. It's going to be down 1-2 here. Shackelford singled back in the fourth and came around to score for the second run of the game. The 1-2 is swung on and missed by Shackelford for the first out of the sixth.
Now batting for the Chinooks, left fielder, number 31, Preston White.
Preston White now to the plate here with 1 away and nobody on. Top of the sixth, 4-2 lead. Aaron Schaup on the mound for the Oilers. 5 hits given up, 2 runs, and 5 in the third. As that pitch to White misses upstairs, ball one. 1-0. He's sent up to Strom at center, rolls back to his left, and on the run, he's going to put that away for out number 2.
Now batting for the Chinooks, first baseman, number 30, Luke Hoppy.
And the 2-out pitch is sent out to Strom in center. He's going to settle on that one, and the Chinooks go down 1-2-3. And the Oilers sporting a 4-2 lead as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth here, folks. Oilers 4, Chinooks 2. Aiden Stout back on the mound as Billy Winger going to lead things out. The bottom of the sixth, and a first pitch strike one is called. Winger so far 0 for 2 in this game with 2 ground outs. Facing an 0-1 count here to lead things out. And Stout comes back with his second strike of the at-bat. He quickly goes up, no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 from Stout. He's outside, ball one. The 1-2 pitch. He swung on and missed for strike 3 in the first down of the inning.
For your Peninsula Oilers,
Caleb Hicks now to the plate.
State University.
Hicks so far 0 for 2 in this game. Flew out to left in the second. Grounded out to the shortstop to end the fourth. and comes here with nobody on and one away in the bottom of the sixth. Oilers sporting a 4-2 lead. And that breaking ball from Stout just misses above high. Ball one. And that one sent out to Mitchie at second, who collects it and will throw to first in time for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now for Jack Bauer to the plate in the bottom of the sixth and nobody on.
Number 9, Jack Bauer.
Bauer struck out looking on a beautiful breaking ball from Stout. Two outs, nobody on for Jack Bauer, the DH. And Stout in there for strike one. No balls, one strike. And that one finds a strike zone as Stout jumps out to an 0-2 hole for Jack Bauer. As he looks for the second strikeout of the inning and the final out of the inning, the 0-2. A little waste pitch there to see if Bauer will take the bait. Ball one. Not a bad idea. The 1-2 is up high again. 2-2 count. The 2-2 2-out pitch. And that one skips in the dirt. Bauer, after falling behind 0-2, has worked his way to a full count of 3-2. And in there for strike three. As Bauer goes down looking to end the sixth, we head to the seventh. Oilers 4, Chinooks 2. Adam Rojas here, leading things out from the seventh. New pitcher on for the Oilers, Billy Clemens, who puts that one into Rojas for strike one. 4-2 lead for the Oilers. The top of the seventh at 7:45 here in Kenai. Clemens out of Hawaii Pacific University, the 6'2 righty. And that 0-1 is shout foul ball. Excuse me, strike two is the call. Clemens so far in this season in 15 games appearing on the mound, 22 innings pitched. Boasts a 4.9 ERA, 8 strikeouts, 9 walks. and 22 hits. The 0-2 to Rojas. He swung on and missed, so Clemens,
Dodgers.
straight out of the bullpen, does his job here. Gets Rojas swinging.
Number 11, Alex Schmitz.
Alex Schmitz now to the plate here with nobody on and one away. And Schmitz sends that out of play for strike one. The 0-1 from Clemens to Schmitz. And that one is taken high, ball one. The 1-1. He's in for strike two in the upper half of the strike zone. Schmidt's going to have to protect here at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 away and nobody on. Struck out back in the second. Got on with an error in the fourth. And facing a 1-2 pitch. Takes that one low in the dirt. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here. The Oral Roberts shortstop. And Schmidt sends that 2-2 pitch out of play here.
That ball brought to you by OSK OMSI.
And we'll have another 2-2 pitch. And 2-2 to Schmitz. It's chopped out to Hicks at short, takes it on a hop to throw to Winger at first, and in time for the second out of the top half of the 7th.
Center fielder, number 14, Jeremy Johnson.
Top of the order now for the Chinooks. Jeremy Johnson, over 3 in this one. Grounded into an inning-ending double play in the 4th. Grounded out to the hot corner third base in the 2nd. And let things off in this game with a ground out to second in the 1st. Hits here with nobody on and 2 away. Oilers lead this game 4-2. The top of the 7th, and Johnson, well, a little generous strike call there. Put Johnson down 0-1. And the 0-1 out of Honer's glove. A 1-1 count to Johnson. He swung on and chopped foul for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch from Clemens to Johnson with 2 outs and nobody on. Is chopped out to Kuntz at second. Gets it on a ground out and throws to first for the 3rd and final out. We head to the Oiler bottom of the 7th. Oilers 4, Chinooks 2. And we're back here in the bottom of the 7th. Aiden Stout once again on the mound. Facing Isaac DeVal. Puts that one in there. Ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is in for a high strike 1. Well, I'll take it. Not really sure where that was in the strike zone, but nonetheless, 1 ball, 1 strike. And swung on and missed from DeVoe for strike 2. Oilers 4, Chinooks 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order on deck for the Oilers, but right now, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Isaac DeVoe. Leading things off in the 7th and comes up empty on that swing and a miss for strike number 3. Having some more to the home plate umpire, I would assume it's probably talking about his strike zone is when the umpire goes out of his normal, consistent, what he's been calling, it can mess with the hitters, make them swing at things they typically would lay off. But nonetheless, 1 out here, and Kellen Strom representing the top of the order to the plate. 1 out here, bottom of the 7th, Strom takes that one low, ball 1. The 1-0. He swung on and missed for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch from Stout to Strom is chopped to Shackelford, who's going to take this on the hop, throws to first, and not in time.
Single.
And it would have been a tough play for Shackelford to make. But Strom able to hustle out an infield single. With 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Paul Kuntz now to the plate. Single back in the 5th. As he brought home the 3rd run of the game. Runner on first with 1 away. It's bottom of the 7th. The throw from Stout to first. Not in time. Stout checking in on Strom again. And Stout sets with a runner aboard first and 1 away. Pitch to Kuntz is popped out to right center. Johnson going to hustle over there and make the catch. In the right center gap, that one just held up in time for Johnson to roll over and make the catch. And now 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And Nathan Webb to the plate.
I can get them like no more in the G. They must be seeing on the time I can't buy.
Aiden Stout working a Webb. 2 for 3 in this game. Or 2 for 2 in this game with a walk. So he hustled out an RBI infield single. It's here with 2 outs and a runner on first. Now facing a 1-0 count. Stout sets on the mound on the stretch. And the 1-0 pitch inside at the hands. Ball 2. Strom stands on first. Webb on the right side of the batter's box. And Aiden Stout on the hill for the Chinooks. Looking to get through 7. Oilers lead this game 4-2 with a 2-0 pitch. But first, Stout checks in on Strom, who slides back safely in the first. 2-0 on its way from Stout to Strom here. And that one misses on the outside, ball 3. Webb, not a guy you want to have to hang a ball over the plate for. So we'll see here how Chris Beck, the pitching coach, and Adam Rowe just want Stout to go about dealing with this. The 3-0 with 2 outs and a runner on first is taken in for a strike 1. Webb appeared to be taken all the way there, so I am sure the green light will be fully lit here for Webb. Hitters count of 3-1 with 2 outs and a runner aboard first in the bottom of the 7th. Oilers 4, Chinooks 2. Stout sets the 3-1. Is in for strike 2. Webb held off on that one. That one is called a strike 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes as Stout steps off. Stout sets the 3-2. And that one is sent out of play by Webb, so we'll have another 3-2 pitch. Three-two pitch again from Stout. And 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed by Webb as Stout is through 7. We head to the top of the 8th. The Chinooks come to the plate, down 4-2. Top of the 8th. Top of the 8th here. Nice 4-2 lead for the Oilers. Levi Gilcrease at the plate. Takes that pitch from Clemens. Up high for ball 1. One ball, no strike pitch. Is in for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike to Gilcrease. And Gilcrease comes up empty, but chips that one foul for strike 2. And that one, too, is chopped to Clemens, who comes off the mound and will toss over to first in time for the first out of the 8th.
Now batting for the Chinooks, second baseman, number 9, Brandon Mitchie.
And just in around the league, the Miners beat the Anchorage Pilots 3-2 as the Miners were down in Palmer. Facing off against the Pilots in a doubleheader, the Miners won the first game 7-0 and won the second one 3-2. So the Miners really pulling away at the top of the standings. It looks for sure like they will lock down that number 1 spot as we come down to the final 5 games of the season starting tomorrow. It's going to be close, as it seems like us and the Oilers, the two teams you're watching tonight, are battling for a spot to face those Miners as Mitchie grounds that 1-0 over to Kuntz at second, who passes to Winger at first in time for the second out of the 8th.
Now batting for the Chinooks. Designated hitter.
Right now, looking at the standings, the Bucks have a day off tonight.
Gomez.
With the Pilots losing 2, the Bucks will remain in second. The Pilots staying in third and the Oilers in fourth. And if the standings are reflected based off this game, and if the results hold here, the Oilers will be 2 games up on your Chinooks with 5 games left. And 3 of those 5 being against the Oilers. Won't be done yet, but a big chunk of change chopped off in terms of playoffs potential for the Chinooks. Justin Gomez here, 2 outs, facing a 1-0 pitch. And that 1-0 is sent foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball brought to you by Gary Hale.
The 1-1 from Clemens. He's at the feet of Gomez, ball 2. Gomez so far in this game 0 for 3. Flew out to right field in his first 2 attempts and grounded out to the second baseman to end the 5th. Hits here with nobody on and 2 away in the top of the 8th, facing a 2-ball, 1 strike count from Billy Clemens. The right-hander on the mound for the Oilers is Gomez.
He just
Missed on that one and got under that just a tad and sends that out to Strom in center, who makes the catch for the 3rd and final out of the 8th. Well, the Chinooks will look to keep this lead for the Oilers right where it's at. Bottom 8, here we come. Oilers 4, Chinooks 2.
Number 17.
Bottom of the 8th here,
Ruddy.
Thomas Ruddy. Up for the Oilers as they will look to tack on some insurance runs here. As once they're done here, the Chinooks will have 3 runs to put 2 or potentially more up to keep this game going as the Oilers hold a 4-2 lead here. And Ruddy lays down a bunt on the third base side. Stout comes off the mound, fields it to throw down to first.
Single.
And Ruddy easily beats that out for a leadoff bunt single.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers.
As Mikey Honer stepping to the plate here with a runner aboard first and nobody out.
Honer.
And we'll see here if Honer puts down the bunt to amplify the scoring potential here. Stout back on the mound. He is through 100 pitches so far.
Yeah, I even told him specifically it's a hard why. It's Mikey.
And Mikey Honer had the bunt down but could not come up with contact.
I called Strom straight
So
up.
no miss there. Ball is in for a strike 1. And the 0-1 finds its way in for strike 2. Thomas Ruddy stands on first here in the bottom of the 8th. Oilers lead this game 4-2. And Mikey Honer out the plate. No balls, strikes. And Honer protects at the plate. Sends that 0-2 out of play.
Brought to you by Charlie Pierce for Borough Mayor. I mean, I only play music from now on or just today?
The 0-2 again to Honer.
I like that song. Yeah, let me try to ask to play it now too. Yeah.
And Honer sends that into right field. Well, that one is going to sail foul.
That ball brought to you by Dan.
So we'll have another 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes to the Oiler catcher with a runner aboard first and nobody out. Stout sets. The 2-strike pitch to Honer. Is chopped foul down the first base line. Honer protecting up there at the plate. The 0-2 from Stout. And that one's chopped down the third base line, going to remain fair. And Shackelford has nowhere to throw that to, and the ball gets away from Mitchie. And Ruddy, for whatever reason, thought about going to third, but stays at second, and Shackelford was going to have a tough play no matter what. And so now after back-to-back singles, Oilers have runners on first and second with nobody out, and Benny Wenger to the plate.
No, it's a single.
And Wenger takes that high and outside, ball 1. One ball, no strike pitch. And the runners are going as that one is sent out in the left field. Strike 1. One count. It looked like a hit and run potentially. And the 1-1 pitch is down, ball 2. Benny Wenger at the plate. Mikey Honer on second. Thomas Ruddy at second. Mikey Honer at first. And Benny Wenger, a 2-1 pitch from Stout with nobody out. And that one chest high, called ball 3. Hitters count here for the Oiler first baseman. A 3-1. He's low for ball 4.
Now batting for your, and that's the Oilers.
And now the Oilers, with nobody out, will have the bases loaded here.
Number 21. Yes.
As the base is loaded, Caleb Hicks to the plate here, 0 for 3 in this game, but has a chance with his Oilers already up 4-2 to crack this game wide open. And that one misses down low, ball 1. One ball, no strike to Hicks. And And a swing and a miss by the Oilers shortstop evens up the count 1-1. One. He swung on and missed again by Hicks. Stout goes up here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch is sent out of play. Foul. And this 1-2 is out to left center, and that's going to go all the way to the alley. As Ruddy scores, Honer scores, and a winger all the way from first base is going to score.
There we go, 3-run double.
As Caleb Hicks has a 3-run double to break this game wide open.
The next Oiler batter hits a double. Everyone in attendance will receive a buy one, get one free coupon redeemable for a double at any Kenai Peninsula McDonald's location. Make some noise for a double, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
And after that 3-run bases clearing double, Chris Beck going to go have a word with Aiden Stout.
Jack Bauer.
7-2 lead now for the Oilers here in the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to do it for Stout, who's going to exit 8 innings.
Schmitz.
And Alex Schmitz is going to be on the mound. We'll be back after this. As we're back here in the bottom of the 8th, Alex Schmitz, the shortstop, on to pitch here with nobody out after a bases clearing double. And Jack Bauer at the plate facing Alex Schmitz, takes that one in for strike 1. Caleb Hicks stands on second after he gives his Oilers a 7-2 lead. The 0-1 to Bauer is outside. Ball 1. One. He's low. Ball 2. And the 1-1 from Schmitz is sent out of play. And that was a 2-1. This count now tied up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And that one is sent out of play to keep this count where it's at, 2-2.
By Cox, Gerald and Scott Strickland.
This is my that's the match scoring.
Yeah.
And that one is sent into the foul territory. Luke Coffey just came over from first to third, makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers.
After that pitching change, Schmitz came from short to the mound. Shackelford went from third to short. Coffey went from first to third. And Justin Gomez, who was in the DH spot tonight, takes up the first base glove and will stand in on first. And that one is in, but misses for ball 1 to the 9-hole hitter, Isaac DeVoe. And that 1-0 is sent right behind us here. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 from Schmitz. He's chopped foul. And the 1-2 from Schmitz. He's outside, ball 2. The 2-2. He's sent out to left field and through. And Hicks is going to go from second to third as he had to hold up, as that one was a line drive. But the Oilers have runners on the corners here as Kellen Strom steps to the plate.
Number 22, Kellen Strom.
Runners on the corners here with 1 away, 7-2 lead for the Oilers. That one misses a strong ball 1 here. 1 ball, no strike. He's chopped to Mitchie at second. Mitchie going to turn, throw to second. Shackelford throws to first, and not in time. As Strom beats out the double play, and another run tacked on. 8-2 lead here for the Oilers with 2 outs
Second baseman from the University
and
of
1
San Diego.
on.
Number 5, Paul Chinooks. What? Yeah. 4-6.
And that one's chopped past Coffee and into left field.
There we go, Paul.
And the Oilers and Paul Kuntz
Second hit of the game.
have runners on first and second here now with 2
That's the
away.
Oilers. The third baseman headed to the University of California, Riverside. Number 23,
And
Nathan Webb.
Nathan Webb now hitting here with his Oilers up 8-2. And the runners on first and second. And that one is popped up. Luke Coffey going to come in from third. The third and final out. The Chinooks have some work to do. 4-run score as the Oilers have a 8-2 lead as we go to the ninth. And as we're back here in the top of the ninth, Aaron Shackelford, first pitch swinging, is speared by Billy Wenger over there at first base.
Now batting for the Chinooks.
And a quick one out here for the Chinooks, down 8-2 in the top of the ninth. Preston White now hitting here with 1 away and nobody on.
You know who you're going to interview, Joey? You know who you're going to interview?
The new guy?
And who else? Dietz. You're going to interview Dietz?
The 1-0 pitch to White is in. 1 ball, 1 strike here. The 1-1 from Clemens to White here. He's outside, ball 2.
Dietz about fishing. Oh.
And the 2-1 is speared by Clemens after the comebacker by White. And a great play by the Oiler pitcher. And the Chinooks are down to their last out here. Luke Coffey.
Third baseman, number 30, Luke Coffey. What is the retired 8 straight?
Really? 8 straight?
He's retired 8 straight.
And Coffey sends that to the backstop. Foul. Strike 1. And Coffee sends that 0-1 out of play here. And Coffee will be down to the last strike of the game. No balls, 2 strikes. Oilers lead this game 8-2. Clemens sets the 0-2. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. And Coffee sends that 1-2 in the right. Ruddy is going to make the catch and put the finishing touches on this one. The Oilers, thanks to a 4-run bottom of the 8th, win this one over your Chinooks 8-2. The Oilers 8 runs, 13 hits with 30 errors in the field. The Chinooks 2 runs on 5 hits with 2 errors in the field. Well, 5 games left starting tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a doubleheader, 4 o'clock. And with 5 games left, 2 games back of a playoff position, buckle up. That's going to do it for us tonight. Kalen Duarte here with the call. Chinooks fall 8-2. We'll see you back tomorrow.